Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Real quick. I definitely want to just one say I I definitely want to say I appreciate everyone who has supported me on Coffee and Conversation. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you following me. I appreciate telling somebody else about me, but it was laid on my heart to do Don't Miss the Moment Thursdays. And this is just going to be real quick, just talking about different moments, just talking about things that we sometimes miss the mark on. And so it's going to be on Thursdays. It's going to be real quick. I'm just going to jump on, not a set time, but I'm just going to jump on. It's going to be no longer than 30 minutes, I promise, probably shorter than that, but it's something that I wanted to do to um, because this whole don't miss the moment really sparked for me a couple of months ago. If y'all saw a live that I did on my page, it was just something in me that just kind of just got fired up. And so I want to do these don't miss the moments, just to fire somebody else up, just to spark somebody, something that they might have been thinking about, something that they might have wanted to do. But I wanted to do this because it was laid on my heart, and I follow, something that I feel like God is leading me to do. So here we go. So the first "Don't Miss Your Moment" is talking about don't miss what God has for you. And I have to say this because one of the things that I've learned is that what's for you is for you. It's not for anyone else. It's for you. God has what He has for you in this season. It might not be this season for you, but God has something for you, whatever it is. But don't miss it because you're too busy worried about somebody else. You're too busy focused on what somebody else has, that God is trying to get your attention to say, hey, I got you, but I need you to focus. Not focus on what your friends have because your friend just got a new house, because your friend just got a new job, and you're like, God, what about me? Focus on what He has for you. What is for you is for you. All right. So I want to talk about this real quick. Don't miss the moment when it talks when it comes to school. A lot of us, and I'm saying us because it happened to me. Um, Missing a moment on understanding that school is something that we all fear as we get older. Do I want to go back? I'm too old. Do I want to go back and deal with the professors and deal with writing papers? But go back. All right. Don't miss that moment because you say, well, I didn't have the time. You have the time now. Go back and get your education. All right. Go job. All right. You say, well, that job is too far or this or that. Sometimes God will put you on a path to direct you to where He needs you to go. So you have to take the lesser job that might pay the lesser money for you to be able to go where He needs you to go. So don't miss the moment on a job offer. Don't miss the moment when it comes to school. A lot of people have fear set in. And when you have fear set in, it takes you to a place of you not understanding that that is just fear trying to block what God has already set for you. So don't miss the moment on something that is already for you. Don't miss the moment and talk yourself out of what God already has put in place for you. God has not given us the spirit of fear. So if you have a fear inside you, you got to pray because you already know what you're supposed to do. You already know where you're supposed to go. So don't let fear overtake where you're supposed to go. Continue to push yourself, continue to understand that I cannot miss this moment. I cannot miss this very moment because this moment might be a stepping stool to something greater. I know there's so many people that didn't realize that, hey, COVID, yes, it sucked, but it was a stepping stool to becoming an entrepreneur, to being able to stay at home, to not having to do the whole 9 to 5, but actually be able to do something that I love. So don't miss those moments as they come, because they can come. I remember Steve Harvey said this: there are so many people when you walk into a room, it's like walking into a room, walking into your pantry. I'll use that. And you walk into your pantry and you have all these things in your pantry on these shelves, and some things are on the shelf, and you're wondering, hey, how do I get that off the shelf? Well, the only way you can get it off the shelf is you have to go and you have to pick it up to take it off. So what I'm saying to you is go to the shelf, take it off, because it can stay on the shelf and be dusty because you missed a moment, because you stopped because of fear. You stopped because you listened to somebody who was hating on you, who was envy of you, who wanted what you had, but they made you stop doing what you were always supposed to do. You were already destined for greatness, but you let someone stand in the way. Don't miss the moment that God has for you. All right? Don't miss the moment. If it's a business, don't miss the moment. It is so vital. And again, I'm doing this because I think about when my mom passed. I think about when my god brother passed. And I kept saying to myself both times, hey, I'm going to do this. But I knew that I needed to do something different, but I didn't do it because I was hard headed. I was doing my own thing. But at the end of the day, understand that we cannot miss those moments that we cannot get back. When God has already placed something in front of you, go and get it. It's yours because He's already shown you the signs. It's up to you to actually put one leg in front of the other and move when it's time to move. So I wanted to just impart that to you today. I pray and I hope that someone takes it, someone uses it, someone understands that at the end of the day, we cannot miss these moments because they are vital to our life. They are vital to the future. They are vital to what we do. So don't miss your moment on what God has for you on today. So share this, like this, give it to someone who needs to hear just this message on don't miss the moment that God has for you. You all have a blessed day, a blessed Thursday. Join me next Tuesday for my show when I will be kicking off a 4-part series on entrepreneurship. I can't wait. That is going to be exciting to be able to help and blast businesses of my friends, the people I know that have businesses, and be able to help them. And also next Thursday, another Don't Miss Your Moment Thursday. All right. Y'all have a blessed one. Until then, y'all have a good one.